Carl, we actually have some new news and protocols out of Walmart this morning in order to help keep their associates safe. So what Walmart has decided is that they're going to start doing temperature checks for their associates. First, they're going to start at the fulfillment centers and the distribution centers. Then they're going to move to the hot spots, the areas of the country where we've seen this outbreak be the most intense. They're also asking their associates to take their temperatures at home and following this 6-20-100 rule. So the 6 feet social distancing, the 20-second hand washing, and the temperature of a 100 means you need to stay home. Of course, they've expanded their protocols for what that means for sick leave and paid time off in order to keep both their associates and the public safer. They're installing plexiglass shields on the cashier stations. They're looking at doing one-way aisles, in fact, for customers so that customers can maintain that 6 feet distances while shopping to make that flow a little bit easier. As far as actually limiting the number of people in the stores, they say, look, it's a delicate balance because we want to make sure that individuals are able to get the food and the essentials that they need. We've already reduced our hours in order to have more appropriate and more thorough cleaning, but we also need to make sure that people get what they need. So we're going to have to follow this on an hour-by-hour, case-by-case basis. And one store and one location for Walmart might look very different than the protocols being taken in another store because of this. They're also looking to procure a lot of masks and gloves for their associates, but say that they're stressing that this is going to be voluntary, that if an associate would feel more comfortable serving customers while wearing a mask and gloves, they're trying to make them available. Not the N95 masks, those are reserved for the healthcare workers, but they're trying to get enough masks. Walmart, of course, says, look, though, if we had enough masks, we would need 7 million every week. So we have to be a little careful of that supply chain, too. Back over to you guys.
Hey, Court, really quick, how does it contrast with the measures that Amazon's taking in the wake of some of their employees obviously feeling nervous about going to work and in some cases walking out?
Yeah, that's a good point, Carl. We've seen some walkouts, strikeouts, sickouts, whatever you want to call them, with both Amazon at the fulfillment center in Staten Island, as well as some Whole Foods locations that Amazon owns. We've seen some upset workers from Instacart also saying they're not getting the right protective material. So it does seem that Walmart is taking this a little bit of a step further. But again, they're not requiring these protective masks and gloves, but they are offering it should the associates want it. And it does seem that some of these workers for some of these other organizations that are trying to get food and essentials to Americans are asking for similar protections.